Hi friends, worrying about the details of construction like insulation issues, potential leakages into the home, framing issues, roof problems, foundation issues, problems with windows. Better to do pre-drywall inspection by a certified home inspector. Get the full list of fixes to be done and give them to your builder to fix before fixing sheetrocks. Without skipping, take a look and put your comments. If you like, please subscribe, share, and like. Thank you.
I did notice also there's a bunch of pinched ductwork. Look how kinked that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we noticed that one too.
So
There's a bunch of them.
Inside too.
there will not be.
No, if it is closed, how the other vents will be open now?
Exactly.
The air will not flow,
Exact. There are insides, a couple of them too. We noticed in the attics.
I saw a bunch and I took pictures of several of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. I think, but when they're tying them up properly, that's all.
What happens is the HVAC guy did his job, and
So
then
the taping guy,
the framer and stuff came back and had to finish framing the chase, and he just squeezed it.
squeezed it. Yep.
Or I have pictures where the electrician, the plumbers wrapped around ductwork and it's just tightened up, you know? That's what they do, y'all.
So how about those fans? The studs are pretty good for the fans? Or that's how
These, the bracing? Yes, ma'am.
dressing is good?
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Another broken stud over here. This is actually, I kind of stick away from broken studs, but that thing's completely broke.
That's really completely broken.
You know, a lot of homeowners have complaints about cracks and stuff, and I'm like, but look at this one.
Yeah.
Very damaged stud noted in wall above West Jack and Jill lavatory. And then
How they will fix it, and will they have to cut it and put it again, or?
That's the only thing they can do it.
yes,
They have a saw blades, they just cut it off.
they have to cut it off. If it was me, if I was a builder, I would just slide one in the side and nail it to it. I wouldn't even take that out.
Oh, okay.
I, I move this water line over.
Yeah.
You take the stud, you put a slice like this, so it'll slide over this. Put it in there, nail it on it, and go.
Oh, okay.
We don't have to take it out.
Maybe
Yeah.
they will do that.
That one's broke all the way. I mean, this isn't just, it's broken at the top. The rule of thumb on water lines is we insulate them 3 foot from the outside wall. Right here you didn't. Other than that, you see how there's insulation on the outside walls everywhere. But he didn't insulate that one.
Oh, instead only you're talking about this one, this
Yes.
portion? Oh, it has not
He needs
been.
this, 3 foot from the wall, we insulate them.
Oh,
We are gonna put wall insulation, I agree. But just like you did everywhere else, the rule's 3 foot from outside walls. And then once it goes in the attic, you'll see it goes bare. But that's because it's gonna go under your building insulation, it's gonna have like 16 inches of insulation on top of that. See how it goes raw right there? Okay. Another broken window.
yeah.
Like I said, his load transfers were spot on,
Oh, yeah.
everywhere.
Okay.
You got the beam, he's got his studs. We got a roof brace, we got double studs. We got a beam, we got double studs. Like he did good on that.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of things they did good.
Oh,
They just started off on a bad foot, it looks like. And this right here, downstairs, you know, it just kind of started off bad. So these plumbing lines won't be insulated. This is an inside wall. It doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
70 degrees on both sides, right? It's just 3 foot from the outside.
even right from beginning, they might have done a good job, provided that all that pillar removal and all patchworks and all. If they might have realized that they are doing a wrong elevation,
Right.
so.
But when you have to tell them, it's
No,
gonna-
no, I told them,
Right.
I told, okay, it's all right.
Very
We will
yeah.
let them do it, and we will. No, they have done it, and they have done a lot of patchworks.
like I said, new construction's all about hurry up.
Yeah.
Nothing in here. The only thing I wrote up in here, this is the condensation drain line from the AC. If you look from this side, it's missing all the insulation. Well, this line is like 50 degrees and it'll sweat water into the wall. You see up here? That needs to be insulated all the way down because this is carrying like 50-degree water and it'll drip water. So this is the AC drain line. It's going to go to this sink. So the only place he missed was that. It's insulated in the attic. It's insulated there, just not that one gap. Okay.
Oh, they put the plug point here.
This one has a plug though for a recirculator pump if they're going to put it here. But it says in that closet that's where it's going.
Maybe they might have misunderstood us.
No, probably maybe. No, but actually, this water heater is not being recirculated. Only water heater from downstairs it will get recirculated to kitchen sink and a master bath.
Well, it's good the electrician gave you a plug, but he needs to do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what actually.
That's the only concern actually.
Being a layman, I was just you're doing more patchworks and all, means like removal of the pillar and all, all extra works and all here and all.
I agree, man.
So,
Like I said,
it was done later on, but not. These are all fixes, patches.
yeah, I agree. And it failed already.
Yeah.
Immediately. So, you remember how we said this garage stem wall is not going to matter because the load's actually coming over here, right?
Yeah.
Well, this beam is loaded to the failed part already.
Yeah.
If this beam was longer and went over here and we had a bunch of studs over here on the other side where it wasn't cracked, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
But that doesn't look good. And it's holding this, like we already talked about.
So, yeah, I think.
Like I said, it's not even the builder or me telling you what to do. A structural engineer needs to say that's good or bad.
Yeah, good or bad. Yeah.
And I put that on my report.
Yeah.
Recommend evaluation by the structural engineer to determine what repairs are needed. And I wrote, I saw previous repairs, and in this instance particularly I wrote, there was a repair that's already showing signs of movement between the doors.
Even at that time I've advised them, let your engineer take a look at it. You have removed the pillar and what remedial measures have to be taken for load distribution and all. Because I'm a layman, I don't know.
Nor does your builder. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah.
He's not the engineer either. You're not going to sue him one day.
Yeah.
If this house fails, it'll go towards the engineer.
Yeah,
not to
these
your
are all
super.
extra works they have done after all these are corrections.
Right.
Patchwork.
As long as it's strong enough.
Yeah.
It's not holding the stairway. That one's not holding the stairway. This doesn't even touch. That doesn't touch. So shim, liquid nail, something to make it properly bare on there.
So this is you have, you'll be including in the report.
Absolutely. Everything I'm showing you guys, I have pictures and saying. And so I said the wall that's at the top, intending to brace the top of the stairway, is not properly bearing. Bearing means, resting.
It should touch.
Yes, sir. Piece of plywood, the strength is in the bottom and top cord. And this one's broke. You see the bottom cord?
Oh.
Oh. I
That
see.
cord, and I don't know, see how damaged it is all the way through here? So, a little bit of splintering is one thing. This thing's coming, it's broke all the way through there. So I would think there's a patch on either side to correct that. But that thing, the only strength in that, according to the manufacturer, is the cords. The top and bottom cords is the strength of it. So you have one there that's damaged. Like I said, these little splinter pieces isn't a big deal. That one's probably half of it came off. The rule of thumb is either anything that's structural either bears on top of the wall or we use a hanger like that. You see the beautiful hangers? They look good. I went through all the hangers making sure they all had all their fasteners in them like they should.
Yeah, none. వేసాడు వాడు సపోర్ట్స్ ఇక్కడ వేసాడు అంటే
Yeah, these are all.
యా దిస్ ఆర్ దట్స్ వాట్
Yeah, they look good. So right here is the wall, right? This wall is intended to hold up the top of the stairway. We can all agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Well, the studs inside are cut short and it's not holding up the stairway.
Oh.
Look here. So we brought the double truss system. We had to transfer the load from that top plate to the header. We didn't do it here.
oh with the double
Somebody, they were there, you see the nails? Somebody took them out. There needs to be 2 studs between here and here, just like that one. Missing studs under double TJI in north wall of dining area. They're gonna go in there and get on your wood.
right
And so that's why we need it protected.
So it has been mentioned in our report that that barrier has to be.
Yes.
yeah
I took a picture and said you're missing, it's called WRB, weather resistant barrier. You're missing your weather resistant barrier on all 3 posts of the porch.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So on the outside, like I said, the roof's pretty much there. I wrote up the damaged siding, the holes, the overdriven fasteners. Everything I wrote up on this is so common because it's done wrong everywhere. But this hasn't necessarily passed a final inspection yet either because we're not trying to cover this up, we're trying to cover that up. You know what I mean? The city and their third-party inspector should wear this out too. So, the whole point of a frame, y'all, barrier on the post.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen a builder not put vapor barrier on these.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's right
I'm
at
glad
all. It won't be structural, but it's easy to avoid. But you see where he stopped his paper?
yep
I had to go to my house every day when they were doing the roof no more. This was waterproof, you know? Another thing I'm gonna warn you guys, whenever they start doing the brick and stone, you wanna keep your eye on them. This is here because we're gonna put weep holes down here, and if the water seeps through and hits the water barrier, it comes back out and comes out a weep hole. This right here is very important that they stack the stone on this because stone is gonna expand at a different rate and it'll push the corner off the slab, which isn't structural, but we can prevent it. So, when I built my house, I wanted to see the masons do this, put it down, and when they got done, I wanted to see the paper still hanging out, and then we cut it.
okay I see
You have to watch the masons, you see, they don't want to see it. They're all doing this right now.
Yeah.
Every 1-year-old house in town has a corner falling off because they don't do this right. I mean, almost every house in town. This corner will fall off too because look.
I can see the crack
So,
So all those holes have to be plugged in, or they put some taping or some. They need to-
none of this is my rules. This is right here. If you want to use my product, use it right.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in here that's not in code. That's why I was kind of like, I'm not writing a code inspection.
Yeah.
The manufacturer says does this. City of Round Rock doesn't care,
Yeah.
right? When this leaks, it's either the builder's fault or his fault, not the City of Round Rock. So we have to install to manufacturer specification and not just IRC. That's
Yeah.
why it's not a code inspection.
Yeah.
There's window issues, there's other things that are just manufacturers, okay? So every penetration needs to be sealed, taped, even right here.
Yeah.
This is waterproof because it's like waxy, not once we rip the wax off,
Yeah.
you know?
Exactly.
Holes, any hole through it, you see?
Yeah.
No holes through the vapor barrier, okay? You guys did a really poor job cutting the siding and putting that through, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think they used a hammer instead of a saw.
Oh, yeah.
What's bad? That's acceptable in new construction. I call that every day. And then I see it at my people's houses, when they go to close, it still looks like that, it's painted, and I'm like, it's pathetic, but it is what it is. So even all these that are overdriven, here's what the manufacturer says to do. Even puts a picture for them.
Yeah.
All these are overdriven. Okay? It's as simple as putting tape,
Yeah.
you know? Be careful for nails, okay? All of them. Okay? So if it was me, I would just run a piece of tape.
Yeah.
Done.
Put the tape.
The window install looked pretty 8 inches tall, right? Because we're gonna carry the roof. Then we brought it over here and we cut it to a 4x4. So what's left? It's no longer an 8x4 because where the weight goes back to the wall, it's been cut all the way out. You see what I mean? This is no longer the beam that the engineer intended because the roof line cut it off. Right? So that means the weight from that board is sitting on here, but it's transferring on the edges, right? So where it transfers, you might as well put a 4x4 right here because we took the whole beam out for the roof load. And there was another one of these down here I wanted to show y'all. So it's no longer that huge beam that was designed. Now it's a little beam.
But actually, being the side house and we see a lot of gust of winds and all, means like whether will there be any problem because of this?
For that beam there?
Generally I am talking.
What, as far as the structure's concerned?
Exactly.
Structural strength. Sorry.
I mean, nobody can argue that wrapping your house in OSB is better than wrapping your house in cardboard. I have a brand new house and the cardboard came nowhere near it. I just wrapped my entire house in OSB because let's make a box and put cardboard on it and I can bend it. If I put wood on it, it ain't moving no more. You know what I mean? That's the point. Go over the edge right there so water doesn't just run down the shingles. The roof is 99.9% complete, to be honest. But they missed that, and there was a shingle that was sticking up on the roof that I took a picture of. And then, once again, where that tape is, we have to tape that because we know that the water will make it through, and we don't want to go behind the metal flashing. So we push the tape so it'll push it out and keep it onto the roof. But when you get up there, there's a lot of gaps between the actual tape and the wall.
That it
See
has
what I
been.
mean?
You'll be
You're
reporting
talking
in the
about the
report?
top on the window, right?
Right under the window, right here, this piece where the wall goes to the metal to the shingles, that tape is not tight.
Okay.
Under the window. The one
Under
that's
the
like,
window with the left side and right side.
yeah, the
Right,
piece
right.
that's running all the way down.
Exactly. Yes.
It's there's a lot of places where it's loose, so the water's gonna go behind the roof flashing, which is a roof
Even
leak.
back there too, I think.
Yeah, I took some pictures where I tried to tighten the tape for him, but it's just not enough tape there, so it's coming back off. So I took several pictures, or a few pictures right there, where they need to fix that. And I have pictures of that.
You're
It's
talking
gonna
about-
be. I don't have the same software as Tutor.
This is the one you're talking about, right? The tapes.
No, this one.
Oh, that tape. It's